Unlike the remaining rodents in this video, beaver footprints clearly have 5 digits on both the front and hind feet. The hind feet are elongated and have webbing between the toes, making them easily recognizable. In many rodents, on the hand, the thumb was reduced in size. And so, for example, if one asks how many fingers are there in a muskrat footprint, there can be 5, but in many footprints, the small first digit doesn't register and one might only see 4. In muskrats, the hind foot is elongated, and one can often use the habitat as a cue, given that muskrats and beavers would live near water, but muskrats lack the webbing between their toes. In many rodents, the hand has so reduced its thumb that it is either absent or a vestigial nub, not really serving the function of a digit anymore and not having a claw. And so one would see only 4 digits on the hand and 5 on the foot. The shape of the heel pad on both the hand and the foot would vary depending on the substrate, because there would be different fleshy pads, and depending on whether it was fine sand or mud, they might register as individual pads or overall one shape for the entire foot. The footprint of a gray squirrel only registers 4 digits on the front feet and 5 digits on the hind feet. Once again, the shape of the pads would vary based on the substrate in which the footprint was in. The hind foot measures about 1 inch, the front foot about 1/2 inch. Chipmunks have small feet with 4 digits on the front feet and 5 on the hind feet. The area shaded in gray would be the part of the foot which would be present in some footprints but not others, depending on the quality of the substrate. The hind foot measures about 3/4 of an inch and the front foot about 1/2 inch. Deer mice possess 4 digits on their front feet and 5 digits on their hind feet. A trackway composed of both left and right feet is small and together only about 1 inch wide, perhaps slightly more. Rabbits are so distantly related from other rodents that many biologists prefer to put them in a separate group. Eastern cottontail footprints have 5 digits on the front feet, although one is small and may not register. On the hind feet, there are only 4 digits. So while many rodents have 4 digits on the front feet and 5 on the hind, rabbits have 5 on the front and 4 on the hind feet. That is unusual. The hind foot may measure up to 2 inches. Because of the shape of the foot and the hair present, many trackways simply register an overall outline of the foot and not separate imprints for each digit, and that is depicted here in gray.